Expression of alleles. Expression of alleles are the process in which genotypes of organisms determine the occurrence of phenotypes or traits of an organism. Are alleles always simply dominant or recessive in their expression process? The answer is no. There are some alleles that are codominant and incomplete dominant. Let us see the three ways of allele expression on an organism. The first ways of expression is complete dominance. Complete dominance means the pattern of inheritance in which one of the alleles that is dominant gets expressed and the other alleles recessive gets masked within an organism. For example, if we cross purple flowered pea plants with white flowered pea plants, which is through breeding parental generation, we can obtain all purple flowered pea plants in F1 generation. This indicates that alleles for purple flower color is dominant over alleles for white flower color. The second form of alleles expression is codominance. Codominance is the pattern of inheritance in which the two alleles are expressed equally and the heterozygous does not show the intermediate phenotype. That means both the extreme traits of parents appear on the offspring. For example, roan cattle and a pure-blood type. If red coat colored bull met white coat colored cow, the offspring can be roan cattle. Phenotypically, all are roan cattle. Genotypically, all are capital W, capital R. If we cross roan cattle with roan cattle, we can probably acquire or obtain phenotypically one white, two roan, and one red. Genotypically, one capital W, two capital W, capital R, and one capital R, capital R. The third form of alleles expression is incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance means the pattern of inheritance in which the offspring shows character intermediate between the two extreme parents. For example, the flower color of snapdragons that's controlled by a single gene with two alleles. Allele capital R that determines red colored petals and allele small r which determines white colored petals. The possible genotypes of these organisms can be capital R that stands to plants with red flowers, small r that determines plants with white flowers, capital R small r that determines plants with pink flowers. If a red flowered plant and a white flowered plant are crossbreed, all the offspring will be heterozygous and have pink flower colors. Here, pink flower colors are the intermediate color between the two extreme parental flower colors. The two extreme flower colors are white and red. Here, pink colors are the intermediate in between the two colors. And if two heterozygotes are crossed or self-pollinated, the offsprings can be phenotypically one red ratio two pink ratio one white, and genotypically one capital R ratio two capital R small r ratio one small r. If we crossbreed pink flowered plants with white flowered plants, half of the offspring plants can be pink flower colored and half of the plants can be white flowered plants.